I've just made Oopsie rolls, and I let them bake for an hour, and they're very brown, and this is hot, but they are crisp on the outside. Inside, they're still a little soft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut my oven off. It has been at 300. Excuse me, something over here I need to move. It's been at 300. I got that showing up. 300. And I've set it for an hour because sometimes I have made the mistake, I'll shut this off, of letting them cook for far too long. I'll go listen to music, put my headphones on while they're baking, and suddenly I realize, oh no, it's been way too long. And if you bite into these at this point, it will taste like you have a mouthful of dry protein powder. So that made me think of something, and I will be back and show you. And what I'm going to do is I've shut the oven off, and I'm going to let these rest in the oven for an hour or two. I'll come back periodically and make sure they're totally dry. And this is one way to use your overcooked Oopsies. Alright, my Oopsie rolls are completely cool, and I'm just going to get one tray of them out, and you can see they're extremely brown. And if I take any of these and they're going to be just fluff crumb in the middle. It's nothing. They're crisp as they can be. It's just powder in here. Alright, what I'm going to do with these is, like I said, if you bite into these, it's going to feel a lot like you've got a mouthful of protein powder. And when I had that thought, I thought, well, these are eggs, that's protein. So I made protein powder out of them. And this varies. It's usually making, I'll say 2/3 of a cup. But what you can do with these, you can put them in here whole and do one at a time. And I've got a little Cuisinart here. You can also just smash them in a bowl with a spoon or whatever. But I just crumble them and put them in here, and I will I'm just doing that so I can fit more in here. You can, stick a hole in and just smash it down. And you can see they're just turning into powder as I'm smashing them. And I'll stop there. You may want to do it in a couple of rounds. And hate to make this noise on camera, but I want to show you how long this takes. And I'm going to hit the grind button. I've got chop and grind. And I'm going to hit that a few times. That's one pulse, and it's halfway done. Okay, I'm going to take it and look at it. And I've got just a few bits in there, so I'm going to give it a couple more pulses. You can see it's so powdery, it kind of wanted to cloud. And that's it. And I'm just going to give it a second to let that dust settle. And I can go ahead and put the rest in now because it's so low in there. And this, I've done a couple of things with this, and I'm going to tell you, you can just use it as you would your protein powder. If you usually put a scoop of it in a drink or something, those scoops are usually 1/3 of a cup. So just use your measuring scoop and put 1/3 of a cup in a drink. It ought to work out just fine. And like I said, I've got a couple recipes I'll show you, but probably not in this video. I just wanted to make this quick. And that is it. And move this over. I've got a measuring cup here, and it varies, like I said, how much it's making. Sometimes I get medium eggs, and sometimes I get large ones. But you can see it's got some dust, so don't come up on it and breathe it just like protein powder. If it was spinning around, you wouldn't want to do that either. But I'm going to just put this out in here as best I can. And maybe I can just shake this to even it out. But it is even. There's the 2/3 of a cup right there. It's just under that. So it's over 1/2 of a cup and between 2/3. So this, 2 scoops in your drinks, but you won't have wasted your protein powder. And I will be making a video tomorrow on how I've used this for fun. Thanks. Bye.